Trust me when I tell you, this shit right here went around and around so many times till I got confused and I didn't know which way to turn. But what I did know was that it was all some bullshit. I knew that. And I'm like, come on through, Cookie. I want to put my soapbox. That's basically it. Let's talk about drag and all its forms. What, Cookie? Hey guys, thanks so much for clicking on the video. This is going to be my review for Season 6, Episode 3 of Basketball Wives. And as I said, this episode went around and around and around, and it was a mess. It was a mess. And when I got down to the bottom of what I thought I understood, what I got out of it was what I already knew. Tammy is a bully. She's a bitter bitch that wants to be bitter. Jackie's a crazy motherfucking bitch that just can't help but be that crazy bitch that she is. And they really are full of shit. That's what I knew when I got done. But anyway, let's just talk about some of this shit here. So the baby's been born. Jackie's daughter's had her baby. Why is this big shebang? I have no idea. Jackie's on the phone calling people like it's supposed to be as important to them as it is to her. And I don't understand why it's such a big deal to you, because this is not your first grandchild. It's not your first grandchild. And I mean, kind of evident that you playing some type of favorites, because we got this whole other thing going on with Evelyn and the other baby that got burned and all of this. And you didn't give money to the GoFundMe. So I don't know where you fall into throwing parties because this other girl had a baby. Like, am I missing something? Or is it something you're not telling? Are you the bum bitch that everybody's making you out to be, Jackie? Because you're getting a whole chance here to prove everybody wrong. You're not doing a good job. You're coming up looking just as snazzy, honey. Just ridiculous. A glam ball party. Bullshit. Shawnee and Evelyn from the door said they ain't coming. Evelyn said, oh, fuck no, I couldn't be so goddamn bothered. I'm not going to be drugged back into that bullshit with Jackie versus her kids versus what's right and what's wrong and what you did and what you ain't. I ain't fucking with that shit. Shawnee, Shawnee's shady anyway. Shawnee's like, I don't feel right about it. I ain't going. Saying that alone kind of says, this is your friend? If that's what her feelings are, it's got to make me side-eye you, Jackie, anyway. Because why do people feel so strongly about this situation if everybody's lying on you? Anyway, so then we meet Jackie's girlfriend, Kristen. And I laughed so hard, I said, we finally found a bitch that eats on camera as much as Candy Burrs. She was just as fat and greedy, honey, and just eat. I said, look at her. Because usually the ladies, they go out to eat and they sit there and they fiddle at the food, but they don't never really actually eat. That motherfucking Kristen was like, honey, do you see me, honey? Do you see all these titties and this gut sitting over here, honey? This is not a facade, honey. This is what I do, honey. Her ass was munching and crunching down. Ain't nothing worse than a bitch eating on camera. I can't stand it. Anyway, so I laughed at her. I just didn't get this whole thing. Jackie literally made this whole thing. Your daughter had a baby, but you done made it all about you. Anyway, Kristen says she's going to bring her sisters. I guess she someday may be one of the basketball wives, but she's not married. She dates a basketball player. Has been dating him, I think she's 6 years. She has children already bound, but she's not married. So she may never be married. But a marriage certificate is not a requisite for any of these shows. So maybe she'll be on the show one day. She didn't knock me out. Moving on. Next, we see Tabby and her dude, and she's talking to him about her discontent with Jackie and how shit came out and how she feels betrayed by Jackie and feels like Jackie let Evelyn talk about her and this, that, thing, and the other. You know, she took the little that she heard and she's run out in the left field with it, and she's mad and she's going to get Jackie together. And he's basically telling her, well, it sounds like that's not friend, a friend thing. But don't let yourself get all worked up about it. That bitch is already worked up because she wants to be worked up. And I'm seeing Tammy likes being upset. She likes being, screaming and yelling and carrying on and all like this. So, last week we were looking there we were saying how she had no receipts for all the shit that she was carrying on with. But it turns out she actually had a receipt. The receipt was that Evelyn did actually print something on to the GoFundMe, but it wasn't anything bad. It wasn't bad at all. So it wasn't what Tammy tried to make it be. Tammy is trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Okay? And she's just mad because Jackie won't conform. And that's it. Jackie won't conform, so she's pissed. Tammy flipped it, and now all of a sudden, now she's the victim. I said, y'all are both ridiculous. So the two of them actually got together. That motherfucking Jackie that went, she's like all clueless. Tammy is saying what she has to say to her. She's snapping all out, and this, that, and the other. And then Jackie's backpedaling the pussy popping and kind of wanting to get smart, but kind of not. And they're at the glam party. There ain't nobody there except for all these new girls. All these new ones. Kiana and Alina was there. But Shawnee didn't come. Evelyn didn't come. Tammy and Jackie just kept going back and forth. It was just really, really ridiculous. Tammy was doing that whole ghetto hype thing. I don't give a fuck about you and none of the rest of these bitches. Well, why everybody else got to be a bitch? That don't even have nothing to do with what you're talking about. See, that's how you get fucked up. I knew a guy once. I'm going to get on my soapbox, honey. And I didn't just know him, honey. I was dating him, honey. I was absolutely in love with him. But I used to tell him all the time, that mouth of yours is going to get you one day. And I said, and I can't stand this. There was just certain things that he would do. And I would try to, tell him that there's a better way to do things, Well, he didn't listen to me. And one day, honey, when I tell you his ass got tore out of the frame from some of that same shit at a regular bar, he's at a regular neighborhood bar, and he gets into it with somebody. And he does that. He's this whole drunk thing, and he goes and he's doing that whole thing of fuck everybody in this motherfucker. You can only say that so many times. And as it starts to approach 2 a.m. and it's last call for alcohol, and you're still bumping your gums and you're doing all this, and keep in mind, my little dude, he can fight. He can fight his ass off, but you can't beat everybody, bitch. And when you start doing that and you're generalizing and fuck everybody in this motherfucker. Well, everybody doesn't always ignore you. And this is what happened to him. He ended up doing that whole fuck everybody type of situation, and he didn't have a whole bunch of people with him. And when I tell you that a couple of the everybody's was sick of his mouth, and they got up and they kicked his motherfucking ass. Okay? Kicked his ass. And, I don't make things no better because down here you come across town to my house. What the fuck you come over here for? They come over there and I'll never forget it. I'll never forget sitting with my dude and taking tweezers, getting glass from beer bottles out of his hair. Yeah, beautiful hair. I'm literally picking glass out of his, he had like little twisties or whatever, picking it out of his hair and out of his scalp, and putting alcohol and stuff and peroxide on him, where literally, and he had like, you could literally see where somebody had just taken a bar stool and just banged him in his back, and you could see two of the fucking leg marks. When I tell you they kicked his, I said, see, this is what I'm talking about. And if you disrespect me again, you motherfucker, I'm gonna give you some of what they gave you. Yeah, they beat his motherfucking ass. I'll never forget that. I will never forget that. And the whole time I'm doing all this, and it wasn't like a moment of I told you so, but I really did tell you so. Like, I can't believe I have to go through this. All about you mad at one person or two people, and the next thing you know, half of the bar done beat your motherfucking ass. So I'm getting down off my soapbox, but boom, boom, bam, boom, and I'm back. But just watch that shit. If you're one of them ghetto bitches that go for bad, Tammy Roman, fuck all that general statement, fuck everybody in here type shit, because it don't always go over unnoticed. Sometimes you get a couple players mixed up in that'll fuck you up. So that's here. That's my PSA for today, honey. Don't say fuck everybody in the bar, honey, because everybody might get you. Anyway, so she was doing that. That just reminded me of that. I thought it was ridiculous. It was a mess. So Tammy ended up like really going off on Jackie. Jackie was like kissing her ass, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean it. It wasn't like that, and you're taking it wrong. I love you. This, that, and backpedaling her ass off. Then Tammy gets up and walks out. Then she bad again. Well, fuck her. Let her go. Fuck that. It's my party. Backpedaling and pussy popping. I said no, she didn't. So that was that. Tammy goes on. So in the midst of all that, then Elena and Kiana start going at it. Kiana's like, don't fucking look. You're looking at me all crazy. Well, you looking at me crazy. Well, bitch, I'm still mad from the... Really, Kiana? You're still mad at that little altercation that you and Elena had? Y'all need to be done with that. Like, that man ain't thinking about neither one of y'all. Y'all arguing about some dick that ain't neither one of y'all getting. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. Nick ain't fucking neither one of y'all. So it doesn't even matter. It was what it was. It's been hashed. It's done. You need to let it go. So then they go outside. And by the time when Elena and Kiana start to go at it, then Jackie's like, fuck this shit. I'm done with this. This is not what I planned. This is not how I wanted it to be. I'm the fuck up out of here. So Jackie decides now she's leaving. And when she's on her way out, man, it turned into romper room fest, honey. She goes out the bar with Gary Walk, and Tammy will say, don't fucking roll your fucking eyes at me, bitch. These are mine, honey. Both sets. The ones my mother gave me are mine, and the ones that I bought so I could see out of them son of bitches that my mother gave me are mine. Don't fucking tell me what to do with my eyes, Tammy, bitch. So Jackie's like, oh, Tammy, and then she starts kissing her ass again. Wait a minute, Jackie, hold it. How did you go from fuck her, let her go, this is my motherfucking party, to the hostilities already up here, and then you come on the bitch say, don't fucking roll your eyes at me, bitch. And I'm like, well, come on, Jackie, let's go. And you go back to, but Tammy... I can't even do it the way that Alexander Rogers does. Backpedaling, pussy pop. Y'all gotta hear. If you're not signed up to watch Alexander Rogers, you all know, is a really, really good friend of mine. Go over to Alexander Rogers and look at his review. But Alex does a whole motherfucking Broadway act of backpedaling and pussy popping. That is hilarious. Check out Alex Rogers. Back to the scheduled programming. Anyway, moving on. It was ridiculous. And Tammy's still, all hyped up, gonna throw her purse down. See, let me tell you about a bitch that tells me don't roll my eyes at her and throws her purse down. Throwing your purse down and telling me what to do with my person is just like pushing me. Fight that already started, because that's hostile. Like, if you're putting your purse down, you're putting your purse down to free your hands to do something to me, right? I'm going to fuck you up, right? I'm going to try my best to fuck you up. And you need to know that. I'm not going to I don't need you to put your purse down for me to try to kiss your ass. Kick it, not to kiss it. I'm like, oh, honey, Tammy, you ain't dealing with the right people. Because just because you built like an Amazon, girl, ain't nobody buying into your Amazon. I've been to fuck Tammy up, child. Oh no, she's too much. Tammy's too much. I don't know how they deal with her. She's a bully. She really is a bully. Anyway, and Jackie, you really are a goddamn Kool-Aid blood pumping punk. You really are. Anyway, then Tammy said something that was so ridiculous. She said when it comes to Evelyn, everything she does while she's in LA is all about me. Do you really believe that, Tammy? You really believe that? Well, God bless you, honey. And you wonder why the girl called you a non-motherfucking factor. Honey, now you're starting to sound the part. You already looked the part. You're definitely starting to sound the part. Moving on. Anyway, that damn Jackie she just was completely downplaying what was said and what was done. And I just thought it was just petty. It really, really was petty. Anyway, after that, we saw a funny ass scene of Evelyn and Shawnee trying to give Evelyn this IVF shot in her stomach. And I'm laughing. I'm like, Evelyn, sit your ass down because you didn't need Shawnee. Do you really think I let a bitch that says she nervous about sticking somebody with a needle stick me in my stomach? Greta gave myself that damn shot. It really ain't that bad. It's real quick. You pop and you keep it moving. Well, I don't know about the IVF one, but just a shot in your stomach, period. That's one of the easier ones to give yourself. Trust me. Bam. And you hit it and you keep it moving. But I wouldn't have let no motherfucking Shawnee stab me because that's what she did. She stabbed her. She's like, oh, girl, no. All that extra? No, ma'am. Anyway, I laughed at their asses real good. Anyway, and that was the one thing that Jackie said to Tammy is that when Tammy did send her. Remember last week she sent her the text, but she said she couldn't open it. Then we found out that she got it and said that she didn't even look at it. I'm like, oh, y'all are doing too much. But she finally did get into it and looked, and it wasn't negative and all of that because Jackie ended up meeting with Evelyn and showed Evelyn the text. And she's like, okay, well, I mean, all right, I did write that, but it's not anything bad. And then she told Jackie, she said, you know, Jackie, if you have gone and you haven't done what it is that you need to do for your daughter, it is what it is. I don't have anything to do with that. And I really don't want to be pulled into, you could have bought Jackie for a quarter. Her face was like, oh, bitch. You fucking bitch. You just tell me, yes, bitch, I just called you out. Bitch, you trying to make a case when ain't no case. Bitch, you ain't did what you was supposed to do. You are fucking up. And the shit is greeting you at the Christmas dinner table, bitch. Don't try to drag me in. Don't try to make me the Grinch, bitch, when you got the green hair. Bitch, get on out of here. Moving on. So that was that. And like she said, you know, because Tammy put something else to talk about after Evelyn made her comment. Tammy's the one that wrote, that's sweet, but what's her motivation? Tammy's the one that actually went in and added the negativity to the shit. Fuck shit. So anyway, Jackie decides she's going to fix everything with Evelyn. Evelyn's doing a book signing. She invited everybody. She didn't invite Jackie. Jackie shows the fuck up any motherfucking way. This time, Tammy gets all out of pocket at her own thing. Now you're a dumb bitch. Because there's no way I'm going to fuck up my business. And, you know, I've done book signings of my own. You know, book signing is quiet and it's intimate. Even when it's a larger one, it still has a sense of intimacy. And it's very easy to make, you know, things go left and it look stupid. Ain't no fucking way I'd even give Jackie that type of... No way. But Tammy was getting ready to get all out of pocket, and her daughters, and they're beautiful. They're beautiful girls. They came and got Tammy, and Tammy's like, I know what you're trying to do. Don't even try to... They told her, if you don't shut the fuck up and get... And they shut her down, and I was happy about it. I was happy about it. Now, Tammy, you're not the most likable person, bitch, but I want you to win. And to really make yourself look stupid at a book sign, that would have been a fucked up look. It really, really would have. They saved you. And then Jackie tried to be real smart. After that, now, going forward, I'm telling y'all this. I don't feel no kind of way about what Tammy do to Jackie for, because Jackie tried to be real, real cute. after the daughters pulled her away and all. She said, well, let me, oh, she's leaving? She left her own book sign. I wouldn't have did that either. I'd have had that bitch put out, but I wouldn't have left. Oh, well, bye, yeah, being all smart. Now I said, now if Tammy come and catch you at the next function and rat-a-tat-tat on that ass, that'll be on you, Jackie, because you was doing too much. You really were. You were doing too much, bitch. Doing too much. Because you didn't get tough right in her face. Because when she's standing in your face, she told you, I have a lot of respect for your husband. I love Doug. And I would hate to punch Doug's wife in the face. Right then, bitch, if you was a bad bitch, I ain't never known a bad bitch to allow nobody to tell them they're going to punch them in their face. In all of this, no ma'am. I wouldn't advise it. I wouldn't advise you to tell me you're going to punch me in my face. When I was young and I would piss my mother off and my mother said, I'm going to punch you in your face, I fucking took offense to that. Okay? No, you're not going to punch me in my motherfucking face. You may punch me somewhere, but you're not going to punch me in my motherfucking face. Not even you, Miss Patty. Now get it moving. So, I don't know about you, Jackie, but I don't feel bad. Whatever Jackie does to you, whatever Tammy does to you going forward, bitch, is on you because you playing both ends of the fence. You trying to be cute and spicy with it. I hope she fucks you up. Anyway, but that's it. That's pretty much all I got on this. I'll get back with y'all next week on this because they're going to go at us some more because that's what they do. All right, y'all. Later.